Hey guys, Bree here. So, are you a watermelon decor or are you a rainbow decor for summer, right? Or maybe just for the kitchen. Maybe you want to do rainbow for a daughter or a granddaughter's room. I think these would all be super cute. Maybe like necklaces to hang on these little hooks, or maybe like belts or things like that. Okay, so anyways, we are going to get started, and I totally forgot to turn this thing on. I thought I already turned it on. So I'm trying to record above, so just give me 2 seconds to get it pulled up, so that way later we can have it like really fast, like in time lapse. Okay, all right. So I have 2 kits here because I am going to attempt to do both of them, so that way you guys can see and choose which option you want. Now, just be sure you guys hit that heart button and then let me know that you guys are here. And if you're catching a replay, let us know that you're catching the replay, okay? But either way, say hi or replay, and hi. Hi, Terry. We've got Kalula on. We've got Charlotta, Stacy, Betty, Sonia. Hello, ladies. Okay, this is super cute. Look how tiny that is. You guys, if you wanted to, you could hand paint and you could do a lemon or a lime. I think a lemon would be super cute because everything that we have right now is just like lemon, right? Okay, so this kit, you guys, first of all, you can grab this kit from my website. I will put the link below. It should show up as like a black button. You're more than welcome to click it and go over to kits, and you'll find them there. But let's go ahead and give this a try. Okay, so the cool thing about the kits is it comes with all the instructions that you need right here on this paper. It gives you, oh, it is so cute. Look at that. Everything's already put together. All you have to do is chalk it. Okay, so I'm going to do one following, well, you guys, we can follow the instructions here. And let's go ahead and take out one of these. So the instructions here are for the watermelon, okay? As low, my volume is as high as it can go. Can you guys hear me okay? It seems like it's on fine, but let me know. Let me know. All right, so I don't like cutting apart my transfer, so I am going to just take my X-Acto knife and I'm gonna lightly cut across there. So that way it separates these into sections, okay? Now, it's still all put on one piece here, and you can hear just fine. Okay, good. I left it all on one sheet, so that way I didn't lose any of the pieces, all right? So we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take off the watermelon piece first, and I'm going to fuzz this a couple of times. Not really, low volume. Okay, so I'm wondering if, or what is causing that. I don't know, but let's try this. Does that help? I've had it up there for a while, and now I put it here. I think I had to adjust the settings when I put it back up there, and I just didn't do that. So hopefully this helps you guys. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead. We're going to place this on here, and I'm just eyeballing it a little bit here. Okay, so we're going to do this front part in Candy Apple, and then we're going to do the top part in Meadow. Okay, so I'm going to press this down. I just want to be sure that the silk screen is down all the way. That way we don't get any bleeding. Okay, and I'm going to open this up so you guys can see. Perfect. Okay, I'm so glad that helped. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so we've got Meadow, Candy Apple, and Black Velvet. All of these come in this particular kit, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and use these just so I can show you. Normally I save all of my packets and I use them to send back out for just different things. But I'm going to show you guys how this kit is intended to be used, okay? So let's see, we've got a mini squeegee here. We have 3 color trays. And I have these 3 colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to knead them a little bit, right? Just mix that paste up. And personally, what I like to do is I like to cut off the ends on the bottom. Not the top where the color is, but the bottoms. And the reason I do that is because when we're done with this, I can roll this up and I can tape it together, or I can get a binder clip, and now I know what color it is. So I don't have to unroll it to figure out what color it was. It's just done directly like this. Hey, Aunt Ivy. All right, so I'm going to go ahead, cut off a corner, and I'm just going to I'm going to like kind of squeeze, like I pinched a little bit, and I'm going to push the rest of it back down, and then everything from here up will need to come out of my little packet, okay? So let's see. I know the fireworks stuff is amazing. I am so excited about the new patriotic stuff that they just came out with today. And if you haven't checked, click the link below, grab this kit under kits, but check out the items under what's new. All of our patriotic line just launched today. I overnighted my items, so I hope I get them tomorrow. I don't even know if they were packaged up today or not. So if not tomorrow, maybe by Friday I'll have them to show you guys. But it is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love the little icons, and oh, I really do love the America the Beautiful. It's like a music sheet. Let's see. You added 2 more kits to your stuff. I know. I just want to do this kit in like all kinds of ways. Like I just want to try it the way it's intended. Then I want to try it with different colors. I want to do one in lemon, maybe one in lime, maybe a grapefruit one, maybe an orange. What else could we do with this shape? I mean, my painting skills aren't terrible. We could definitely just paint something. Baby and Riley are doing good. Oh, I know. Shelly's in love with Maze Transfer. Me too, me too. Which I have it somewhere, but I still need to do the video with it, so I didn't want to mess it up. Look, I already forgot where I put it too. That's what I did last time. Oh no, I found it. We're good. Okay, so on this, there's a little section up here at the top. Do you guys see that? I just don't want to get green on that part, so I'm going to use a little bit of placement tape. Now, your kit does not come with placement tape. This is just something that I want to personally put up there so I don't accidentally do it, okay? You can grab the placement tape on the website when you get the kit. It'll be under accessories. Okay. So, let's do this. Okay, sorry, I need to get a napkin because I just have one squeegee here, right? It comes with one squeegee, which you're more than welcome to get an extra squeegee if you want. Sometimes it makes it a lot easier. But we are going to do all of this part red, okay, with candy apple. So I'm just going to take my red and we're just going to start to apply it. Pull all the way across. Okay. Need to get a little bit more. Gonna have to kind of go in here. And I just want to be careful not to get it into the area that's supposed to be for meadow. Oops. All right, I'm going to pull off any excess. I think that looks good. I can put that red back in that tray just in case I need it for something else or if you do a project. But everything that you took out of that paste packet, you can't put back in it. So you either can put it inside of your jar. If you end up with a jar of candy apple, you can always do that. All right. So just to be sure I don't mess this up, this is just what I would recommend you do. Try and pull that transfer up to release it from the red. Do not fully remove it, okay? Because you want to do the green part, but we're going to remove just enough so we can dry the red part right here on the watermelon. Just so it doesn't dry inside of our transfer. Now, if you decide to leave it and you think you're a speed demon at chalking, you're more than welcome to give it a try. That's normally what I try and do. I try and race time. Most of the time, time wins, okay? So just a heads up. Now, if you decide to go that route and you leave the transfer on here too long, what happens is that paste will dry inside of this transfer. So when you pull it up, it will pull up some of the paste, usually not all of it, but it will pull it up in sections. And I find that it has more of a rustic look. Okay, now this particular transfer already has a couple of sections that is supposed to look rustic. So I will just tell you that part. That wasn't a mess up. That is part of the transfer. But sometimes if you don't mind that look, then you can maybe leave it on there a little longer and see how it goes. Okay? All right, next one, you can continue to use this mini squeegee and do the green all the way around. Or you can buy yourself a multi-tool, again, under accessories. It is half the size, okay? Or you can buy another mini squeegee and cut this one in half if you wish, okay? But again, I'm going to show you guys just how to use it with whatever came in the kit. And again, I don't want to get any of this on the red, so I do want to be careful. I probably should go out. That's much easier. At least I have a little bit more of a steady hand when I start from the inside. All right. So again, we did not use hardly any paste at all. So now that we're done, we can go ahead and fully remove this, okay? Look how cute that is so far. All right, and I need to go back and check comments. I am so sorry. I wasn't reading too much here. I'm not sure when the next release is, but I do know we have one coming up in July is usually our big one. February and July are our two big ones. Oh no, you won't be crafting for a while. The mini squeegees, you can check the back office. I'm not sure when. Oh no, you know what? I checked the product list. It did say something about maybe mid-May. Is when the 12-pack of mini squeegees should be coming back. All right, so I am just cleaning my transfer off. I'm spraying it down with water, wiping it down with a board eraser because we are going to clean it and put it back on the backer sheet here. Okay. All right, so now that I've cleaned that off, I did dry off as much of that water on the back that I could, and then I'm just going to place this back on the sheet here. Okay, perfect. So we do want this to dry completely, and then once it is dry, then we can add our second layer on top. So I'm going to go ahead and dry it real quick. Yeah, I didn't see a date. I just saw like mid-May. Okay. Oh, and you guys, I totally forgot. I need to post it, but once I get off, make sure you guys get the Watts of Love Wednesday. I bet she's going to steal it. She might. She's going to steal the rainbow one that I make. I'm going to make a rainbow one too. So I'm going to be doing a Watts of Love Wednesday every day this month. We have a Chocathon coming up on May 18th, which happens to be my birthday. So I have a goal that I want to raise. I want to raise $2,000 by May 18th. Okay? So in order to do that, and if you guys are not familiar, Watts of Love is an organization we work closely with. We deliver lights to those without electricity, pretty much. I don't know if you guys have been following me long enough. I went on a trip to Malawi, not September last year because I was pregnant, but the year before. I went and traveled to Malawi and got to deliver and help distribute the lights to all of these villages. And let me just tell you, it was the coolest experience I've ever done. I mean, it is just completely awesome. So we typically do a lot of fun things around Watts of Love. I just haven't been able to do all of that stuff lately. But I plan on maybe getting a bingo up one of these days this month. And thank you. So I'm going to be doing that. And then we're going to be doing like Watts of Love donations. So every time you guys go to purchase on the website, please do me a favor, round up for me. I sure would appreciate that. So each light is $50 and it lasts 10 years. And that one light usually helps a family of an average of 7. Okay. And this light, when we go to distribute them, we don't just give them a light because they don't have electricity. That's not the goal. We give them the light to help them end poverty. So they go in and teach, well, the trainers over there are the ones who are trained to teach them and stuff like that. So we got to witness all of that fun stuff. And they teach them by saving money. Instead of buying like kerosene lamps and batteries for flashlights, you save the money from that solar powered light, because it is a solar powered light. I took mine in the room because we had a rainstorm or a thunderstorm the other night, and I didn't know if the electricity was going to go out. You guys, I have like 3 or 4 of them. One in my car, one in my house. Actually, no, I only have 2. And I gave one to my mom. I gave one to my aunt. You know, they're great. I used them for events when it got really dark. Anyway, sorry, that was a side story. Solar powered lights, and they last, like I said, 10 years. Anyways, instead of buying the kerosene for the lamps or instead of buying batteries, they save that money in a piggy bank, okay, which is super cool. Do I have the box in here? So the lights come in a box, and the box actually turns into a piggy bank, okay? I'll show you guys the next time. I'll be more prepared. And the box turns into a piggy bank, and they put their money in there that they're saving instead of going and buying those things. And after, a month of saving or a week of saving, they will take that money, go to market, and purchase a chicken. And then from those chickens, they'll get eggs, and then they'll go to market and sell the eggs. And every week, they're still putting that money aside. And so they'll turn in the chicken plus whatever money, and then they'll buy, a duck. And then they'll take the eggs, or they already sold the chicken. Maybe they'll buy more chickens. Then they'll take the duck and the more money, and they'll go and buy a pig. And then they just keep doing and repeating the same process. And you guys, their main goal in life pretty much is to have a tin roof on their home. Besides sending their kids to school, a tin roof. I'm just like flabbergasted. Some of them are a little bit younger. They're like, maybe high school age or college age kids, families, and they want a bike, right? And so anyways, they do all of these things to save up to get and earn these things. It is absolutely the coolest thing. It really is. I feel like we need to teach this to kids. I'm just saying. That would probably be good too. Okay, I would like to know, why are the seeds so far all over the place? All right, you may just not need to do all of the seeds. We're just going to do those inside ones. But anyways, round up when you guys go to purchase, please. I'm trying to get this kind of straight. Okay, so you did see me apply some surface wax, y'all. And that is just going to help the transfer from sticking and pulling that paste up that's underneath. Okay, so now I'm going to take the black, and I'm not going to do the entire thing because it does have some seeds outside of the red. So I do just want to get the inside ones. So anyways, all of that to tell you guys, I am doing Watts of Love Wednesday every Wednesday. Okay. If you guys, ooh, sorry, I was going to sneeze. I'm going to You're welcome. Excuse me. I know without crying, right? I'm pretty proud of myself too. All right, that is super cute. Okay. So I'm trying to think. I think what I'm going to do is, you guys, every Wednesday, I'll pull a report, okay? I'll pull a report every Wednesday for anybody that donates $5 to Watts of Love on my website, and then I'll do a drawing, okay? I'll do a drawing, at least for this week, just because this is kind of the first day. So anybody that goes in and does a $5 donation, okay, on my website, on my chalk website, which is below, you'll just go to Watts of Love on the website and do a $5 donation. Okay? You guys will get entered into a drawing. And then I think maybe the next one we'll do, I gotta think. I gotta look at the calendar to make sure. One of them I do want to do bingo. So every $5 donation is a card, which I guess we could. No, should I do that? No, let's not do that right now. Let's just do a $5 donation today. If you do a $5 donation today, between today and next Tuesday, okay, so from today to Tuesday, any $5 donation will get you entered into a drawing on next Wednesday. I will pull the winner, and then I'll announce on next Wednesday what the next week's competition will be, okay? So this week is super easy. $5 donation on the website between today and next Tuesday, okay? All right, y'all, check it out. Life is Sweet. So you see that bottom part right there? That part it looks a little bit more rust, like it looks like it got pulled off. But I'm going to tell you right now, that is part of the transfer. You can see it in their design there. And you can also see it inside of here. So all of those little speckles, those are normal, okay? That is normal. You are good. All right. So that is what it comes with. Now, I want to do one real quick. This time, and you guys, it's chalkboard. So if you don't want the Life is Sweet anymore, like next year, you want to do lemons, then you can just wipe it off. It is a chalkboard, okay? It is a chalkboard. Now, I'm not going to use those pieces there because I don't need to open up a new one. I'm just going to keep using this. Here we go. Let's do a rainbow. Now, what colors to use? That is the question. I think we should use our new shimmer teal. Okay. For sure. I love it. Okay, I think we should use Tide I think we should use regular teal. What other color do we want? Maybe I could mix some of these as well. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Let's see, I'm gonna stir up. So our shimmer teal is one of our newest colors we just got in, and it is gorgeous. It is so pretty. Love it. Oh yes, the Watts of Love lights are on the website now. They sure are. Okay, let's see. I could do a little bit of, oh, I could get, I'll use white as well, but just to lighten it up. Let me get some more of these little guys. Okay, so I need 8 colors. I will start with this one, and let's add some Tide in here. Okay, oops. So I'm gonna add Shimmer Teal and Tide. Let's see what color we can come up with. Makes it a little bit more shimmery. Okay, I think that looks good. Then we could do white and the shimmer. Okay, we'll do white and shimmer teal. A little bit lighter color. I think that looks good too. It is pretty light though. That's fine. Okay. And then, so I'll do this one. And then we'll do, maybe we'll do a little bit of teal and white. So let's mix those together. I'm just making some colors, you guys. I am just making some colors. I mean, I could put the colors on there and I could ombre it, right? But that's not what I'm trying to do. I think I'm going to add more white to that. I just need it to be a little bit lighter. Okay, I think that's good. So I could do that light color, and then I could do this color next, and then I could do teal. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need one more color too. We're going to do a little bit of Tide, and let me wipe these off. You guys, I'm like mixing it up over here. On the chalk site, yes, as long as it shows my name. Thank you, Sonia. Yes, as long as it shows my name, I will be able to see it. So then I can pull everybody's name that donates $5. I can view it and I can pull that report for the giveaway. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of these too. Oh, I poured it over here already. Silly me. All right, we're gonna do white. There we go. We're going to do white and tide as well. And then we have tide and whatever color this is. Tide and teal. Okay, I think we're good. All right, so now I got to put them in order, you guys. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. This one's kind of random. I feel like that's a little bit, maybe that has to go on the outside. It's kind of too blue for me. I think I'm going to have to add, I'll just add more tide. We're going to make it a little bit darker, but not too dark. That's better. Now I feel like it fits in a little bit more. Okay, and then we'll do that one. Tide. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shimmer, non-shimmer. And we'll do the shimmer last. Not like that. Okay, I think we're good. Nope, I'm just going to do a different rainbow. I'm just going to do these colors. All right, so I'm going to spray my bath mat over here so that way I can clean my tool more quickly. I'm wondering if I can even do that. I might have to do, here, I have my detail tool here. All right, so we're going to start with the inside color, which this is white and shimmer teal. Okay. Next is teal, shimmer teal and bright white. Okay. And then next is teal. And then I'm going to pull this up. And I am doing my best to stay inside of the lines. I probably should have peeled it up after the first two. So I think the bigger you go, like the bigger the rainbow section, you may have to start pulling up each individual one. Right? So now I'm going to pull this up and I'm going to dry it. All right. Teal is done. Moving on. This one is teal and tide mixed together. I probably should have done this one next, but it's fine. Because I do feel like this one is a little bit darker. So I probably should have switched those, but too late. I could go back and change it, but I'm not going to. I think it'll come out fine. Let's see. What color will you do your rainbow? Are you going to do it traditional colors? Are you going to go more like boho color, like boho theme, which is more like orange, brown, neutral colors? which I think would be super cute as well. It's like so many of them. I want to do all of them. All right. That one took me a little longer, so I might as well just pull it up, dry it. Coffee tones. I think that would be super cute too. All right, let's go in with, oh, this is fine. It's actually a lot darker than I thought it was going to be. This is Shimmer Teal. And I am using a detail tool. So if you do decide to do the rainbow, I will tell you, I could not imagine doing it with a mini squeegee. I do not have that much patience. And this is much smaller to control, and my hand doesn't cramp up when I'm using such a tiny little piece and having to be pretty, you know, like consistent and conscious on where my paste is going so it doesn't go into the next layer. So, detail tool, highly recommend. All right. Ooh, that is beautiful. Look at it so far. What do you guys think? So the only thing I would change so far is I probably wish I would have done the shimmer this second color. I probably would have changed the shimmer to the second color, so made this first one a little bit lighter. So more white, less of the teal, or less of the, I don't even know what color that was mixed with. And do the shimmer here, and then I would swap these two as well. Because I feel like this is just going to match like right into the next colors. Maybe. We'll see. This one is a little bit more blue, not even a teal or a tide color. So, I mean, this could end up just working out just fine. Now, we did make all of these colors from the same 4 paste, right? I did use the shimmer, shimmer teal, tide, couture teal, and white. And then we just mixed until we came up with 4 different shades. Sorry, 8. 8 different shades, including the 4 originals. I think this is so cute. And if you know me, I really want to make this in a pink with Mauvelous in Current Jam. I do. Could you imagine? Mauvelous, Current Jam, Sunset Drive was a really good one. Napa, if you have any of those color of the months. Maybe even Saucy. Might fit into that boho theme. Okay, that one is done too. Let's pick this up and dry it. Oh, my sound is off. Yeah, or my greens. Oh, we have plenty of greens to do this in. Could you imagine? You have sage. We could do like wild lime, sage. Let me see. Wild lime, sage. Meadow, Pesto, what else? I don't remember at the moment. I feel like I have to look at it. Eucalyptus. What other greens? Forest. Did I already say forest? Moss. I feel like we could do this in blues too. We have a ton of blues. And you guys, did you get this month's blue? Retro. It's actually really nice. It's pretty bright. I don't have it in yet. I'm hoping I get it tomorrow, but we'll see. Retro is a brighter blue. It's completely different than Lakeshore and Colonial Blue. And it's perfect for the patriotic stuff, you guys. So hopefully you got it. Meadow, yeah. Meadow. Oh, what about that that bright lime? Remember there was a lime? I don't even know how many people didn't get it though. If you did get it, count your what is it called? It was like a neon green. What was it called though? It was color of the month, and I think it was before Halloween. Or maybe it was Halloween. No, I think the purple was Halloween. I don't know. But it's super cool. And it is highly sought after. I think I have a few. Take note. Yes, that's it. Take note. I have a few that I'm not selling because that is probably my favorite color since I was a kid. And I'm hoarding them. I don't have a ton. I probably have like 2. Christmas Grinch color. Is that the Meadow one? That's probably Meadow. All right, last one. We're done with that. Now, the only bad thing about making all of this is I did use all of those pastes there, and I really don't have anything else to use them with. So the paste in my color trays over there, I don't have anything for them. I could probably do like use them on a leftover project. I could try and find something real quick we could do it on. That way you guys can see what you could use your paste with. Which, by the way, color trays. I do have color trays under accessories as well. Just in case you guys need these color trays. They're pretty easy to wash. Just spray it with a little bit of Dawn dish soap and the paste comes right off if it's dried. Let it sit for like 5 minutes or so and it comes right off. Oh, Shimmer Olive. Yes, you're right. We have Shimmer Olive, Shimmer Eucalyptus, Shimmer Spruce. Is that 8 greens yet? We could definitely do this with the greens. And you don't even have to mix any of them. But if you did, you can just mix it with white. Or black. All right, and we are finished. Let us see. Yes, you can store them in those jars. Just know that those jars are not like seal tight waterproof or whatever you want to call it. So they will dry out pretty quickly. So if you do that, I just would recommend you seal it in there and then maybe put it in like a plastic baggie where you can seal off the rest of the air. And then it might last a little longer. All right, so if you guys are just jumping on, we've already done the watermelon one. And you guys, you're going to get to vote here in just a second, okay? Yes, we talked about lemon, limes, oranges, grapefruits, different color rainbows. All right, so I put all of these back on here, okay? And if you do the lemon or the limes or whatever, you could definitely use the watermelon piece and then just paint in the lemon parts. All right. The moment of truth. Super easy. Look. Just put your screw, or I always put these on thumbtacks. Don't do that if you're going to hang stuff on it. But probably just put a screw, a nail or whatever into the wall and then just kind of put it on there and it pulls straight down. So that's super easy. You could definitely use it in the kitchen for small little tools to hang. Or like I said, you could put it in a little girl's room. You could hang necklaces or bows. If you wanted to do bows, another great option. I wish I had all of her bows in here, but take a piece of ribbon. Okay, take a piece of ribbon and hang the ribbon all the way down, and then take the bows and clip the bows on them. So I'll see if I can find enough bows from Riley, and I will do one and try and take a picture. Yes, measuring cups, spoons, that's kind of what the photo does show here. Measuring cups, little whisk, all the little mini cute thingies I think would be super cute. All right. I love it. Okay, so now I was telling you, what in the world are you going to do with your leftovers, right? What are you going to do with those leftovers? Well, if you are quick enough, before it dries, you could possibly do another project. So let's see how much of this we can get on here, right? So I wonder, can we get this going? All right, so I'm just gonna take we're just going to dab. Okay, we'll take a little bit of this one. Maybe we'll do that towards the edges and then a little bit in here. Right. And then we'll take a little bit of this one. And then I think we have, that one's almost dried, but we'll just try and get a little bit in there. And then maybe we can get more of this shimmer. This is the lighter shimmer. We'll just kind of throw that in there. Anyways, I tried to scrape off as much as I could. On the fins, I'm just going to scrape the fins here. And then on the inside, I'm going to do a little bit of a marble swirl S figure. Okay. And then down here on the bottom, I'm just going to pull across. Okay, and I'm going to fill in whatever pieces I needed to there. Take my hand, a little bit of water, and I'm going to ombre this bottom section just a little bit. I'm just actually mixing it at this point, but anyways. Ta-da! So now we just use the leftover of that paste. So if you do have a second option on hand to use that leftover paste, at least you can use it and get another project out of it, right? So I'm just going to spray this and clean it real quick. So I will tell you that frame that I just used, that is the honeycomb frame. I do know it is currently out of stock. It has been extremely popular. But what you can do is when you go on my website, you guys, go to that frame and put it on your wish list. As soon as it comes back in stock, it'll send you an email letting you know it's been restocked, so you can be one of the first ones to grab it before it sells out again. It is definitely our most popular size A surface. Okay, I mean, how can you not? It's absolutely adorable. Wait, what am I doing? Putting this on here. Okay. We can dry it. If you want to add yourself some bubbles to it, you can add some bubbles. I don't know if you guys saw my my mermaid video, but we painted this one. So if you didn't see it, you can go back and scroll down quite a few posts, and I showed you guys how I made this one. Okay, super cute. So we're gonna pop this back in. Okay, close it on up, and voila! So cute, whichever way you decide you want to put it. But anyways, you guys, what's your favorite? Which one is your favorite? Do you like the watermelon or do you like the rainbow? Which one? Which one is your favorite? I mean, or the mermaid. Aren't they cute? I wonder if we had a cute saying. Do you guys, can you think of anything off the top of your head? What would we put on top of a rainbow that could be cute? Oh, no, that one doesn't have it. None of those. None of our new ones. The blues and the rainbow. We still have Life is Sweet. Oh, poopers. I don't know. Maybe none of our new stuff, you guys. But you could think about it. Oh, Dream Big would be cute. I like that. Nothing on the coffee would work. Okay. So anyways, well, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I just wanted to show you real quick. This month's club is super amazing. It comes with a metal sign, galvanized metal sign. It does come with 3 awesome pastes, black velvet, colonial blue, and cherry, which I will guarantee you guys, you're going to be using these for your patriotic stuff. And then check out how adorable this is. Old school. Isn't that the cutest? That's going to be great on t-shirts, right? For sure. But anyways, I'm super excited to use this one. If you are not in club, be sure to join club. You can join it on my website. Again, my website's below, my chalk site. Club will be up at the top. If you find you're adding all the stuff to your cart and you're like, whoa, that's adding up pretty fast, I highly recommend you take a look and you run the numbers at becoming a Perks member. It's only $20 a month, but you get 30% off of everything, and honestly, you're going to save $20 just in the 30% off discount. And the kicker, or the over the edge, the sweeten, the cherry on top, whatever you want to call it, you also get $20 every single month to go towards your purchase. So practically you're paying nothing as long as you order, okay? So not only are you saving money, you get $20 to get you some stuff, okay? And you get 30% off of club as well. So anyways, check that out. Those are both on my website, which the link is below. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to send me a message, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. The kids are doing great. I'm going to go check on them. I did hear the little one. He might have fallen asleep. I don't know. I don't hear him anymore. So I'm going to go and check. But other than that, you guys, take care. Make sure you grab this kit. It is adorable, okay? And you can make all the things with it, right? And the best part is it's chalkboard, okay? So you can just wash it off and do something else. All right? Okay. I will see you guys later. Happy rest of your Wednesday. And reminder, Watts of Love, if you want to get entered into a giveaway, all you have to do is donate $5 on my chalk site between Wednesday today and next Tuesday. Next Wednesday, we'll start another week of another round of something, okay? Alrighty, you guys. Take care. Bye, y'all.